Okay, so we're starting this project at about 11:11. It's a 26-foot hole along Sunnybrook. We're going to be adding liquid roof, and the trailer is a 97, so we're looking at about 14 years old. The original EPDM roof has already gone through a lot of the chalking phase, where the white surface comes up as a chalk. You can see that perhaps a little bit on my finger. And then it's progressed through to where we're actually seeing the darker color of the rubber itself. This roof has just recently had a patch. We'll cover that with contact cement, let that dry before adding liquid roof. And I'll remove some of the newer vent covers so we can get good sealer underneath there, good roofing cement. And the air conditioner, we're actually going to lift that and put a new gasket underneath that and then seal the roof as well. So some of the existing conditions, we're going to be looking at the caulking around the edges here, see if any of it's loose or intact. We might be able to brush it, clean it up a bit. I am planning to brush the surface. So we'll end up brushing this and then dusting it off with an air hose. Give us a decent surface and get rid of the loose caulking and the chalk. So with that, I'm going to move a few things up to the front in the shade and start looking at the caulk and brushing the surface to clean it up. So part of our preparation, we have 3 of these roof vents covers. So remove our covers so we can get to the actual vents underneath and check how these cover brackets have been secured. So it's turning free. Keep it too secure. Okay. We'll be back with an image of that. So we've got the roof covers off, you can see that. And we had one bracket that we needed to replace. Good thing we saw it. Now we're taking off the air conditioner covers so we can remove it and replace the gasket and put some good sealant, roof sealer, roof coating. Liquid roof, that's it, liquid roof on the opening prior to putting the gasket in. And we'll be back. Okay, so I've got a lot of caulking, chalking. You can see it comes out pretty easy. I'm also looking at the quality of the seal around the antenna here. I can't lift it with my fingers. There have been no reported leaks in this area, so I'm not as keen to try to strip and peel it all off. So, with a pretty stiff brush, able to get a lot of the caulking off, and then I'm going to follow it up with blowing it off with some air. So I'm going to move on to the other areas and do the same type of a check, as well as do an overall rub down and scrub to prepare the surface. Now this is the leading edge of the trailer, and as you come down toward the nose of it, you'll see that the caulking itself is actually peeled away. So what we'll do then is see how much of this wants to come up. You can see it's adhering to the roof, but it's not meeting up to the plastic trim where it was supposed to seal. So I'm going to scrape this again as I did with the general roof surface and try to release anything that's really not sticking. Either way, I will make sure that anything that's loose, get some of it here. So even if that's peeled back, it's sticking to the rubber on this side of the trim. So I'll make sure that I have good access so that when I flow the liquid roof in there, it's going to have a chance to have something to adhere to and form a good seal. Removing some of this loose material, where you can see it's cracked. So we'll work on that next. So far we've scraped the surface, or rather rubbed the surface of the whole roof. Yeah. What that caulk was supposed to do was seal. You can see with the weather, it's pretty much just sitting on top of the roof material. So I'm going to skim the latex surface off. Clean up the edges. Give us a better surface to adhere to. At this point, this is doing a lot. I want to be ginger around the surface of my rubber because I imagine it's pretty thin by now. It's still pliable, but with all those cracks, I'm not so sure how usable it is. So what I'll do is I'll at the least expose any of the cracks. And we'll be back. Okay, there is the unmounted opening for the air conditioner. Figured since we're doing the roof, we would also change the gasket. So I'm in the process of removing the gasket, get a nice clean seal. We'll change that gasket and we'll mix up our material. And while that's setting up, I'm going to put contact cement on top of this patch to let that dry, so that'll be ready for liquid rubber. And we'll be back. Okay, we have our old gasket off on the air conditioner, our new gasket on. Everything's been cleaned, and we're going to put a fresh coat on that opening. You'll notice a little delay in the time. It's 5:30 in the afternoon. The directions said use a 1/2-inch drill. They weren't kidding. The stuff is thick. 3/8 drill didn't cut it. I had to go pick up one. Also had a stud break off in the air conditioning bracket, so you need to know the tool. Anyway, now we'll apply an application of liquid roof around the air conditioner opening. Mix this for several minutes, and then added the activator, and just final little stir, and it's nice long strokes. Self-leveling, so I'm possibly interested in getting just a coating even on the good rubber. It hasn't exposed the light. Something there. Change since I added the catalyst. It's in the low 80s. Time sufficient for this. Catalyze. Thick, but it does seem to settle pretty quickly. Here from the brush. Door roof keys up. Come on. That's better. Okay, so I get this squared off, we'll get some help and we'll set this air conditioner back on there with a new gasket. And then we'll do apply the liquid roof to the edges of all our vents. Here. get some help with that on and we'll be back. Okay. All the vents have been sealed. Air conditioner's in. Got extra help. And we're just getting ready to pour the main roof. Okay, we're 24 hours after application, and this morning we had a lot of bubbles, and that is apparently normal. Now, however, we're looking at approximately half the bubbles we had this AM. Looking much better. And it's a 96-hour cure rate before you can walk on it. So we'll check it out tomorrow. That's good. Okay, now we're looking at 48 hours since application. Smoothed out. Virtually all the bubbles are gone. A couple little things here and there. Looks great. Yeah, surface just mildly tacky. A couple of bugs. And we'll check on it tomorrow. And now we're at 72 hours, and the surface is no longer tacky. Feels pretty hard. And we're going to wait one more day before we attempt to put any weight on it and put the vent covers on. Fold the antenna. And we got a new roof. Yeehaw. And here we are. 96 hours. I think we got a new roof. Very good. We're happy.